Oh my god.
Yeah.
Everyone like normal.
Okay, well, hello. Yes. Welcome to the Paper Vacations live show. We are discussing the Night Circus. Okay, does everyone want to introduce themselves? So I'm Bex. Obviously, this is my channel, so there we go.
I'm Susan. Wait, let me my fingers. Yeah, that's my I haven't posted in a long time, so please don't subscribe. But yeah, hi. I'm Marlete.
From
Books and Violets, sorry.
Yes.
I'm Nidhi. I'm obviously not part of this book club, but I'm a guest here, and I'm so excited. And I'm from Nidhireddyreads.
Right.
Yay.
Hey, we're so excited to have you as a guest. Our first guest.
The honor is all mine.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, I couldn't figure that out for a hot minute. Sorry,
What?
Susan.
I was just asking what book we were discussing. We didn't plan like a thing.
Shall we do that? Shall we start with Becca and Nidhi? And then how do we bring it down, Becca.
Mine was on my phone, but
Oh.
should have had it.
Whoa. Wait.
If anybody's confused, we're passing the book via screens. It's very cool. Nidhi's not about it. You got to
I'm trying to pick it up. It's right here. I mean, you can't even see it.
So we're discussing the Night Circus. I don't have the dust jacket, but this is my copy. Tablet.
This is mine. You can't even see it.
Okay, got.
Lena.
Yes, sorry.
Did I just read that comment?
Oh, I think Beth is the only one who can pin them.
I think you're in private chat, so click comments on the right.
Oh, I hadn't seen them. Oh my god!
Hi, G and
Hey,
Whoa.
Shall I click them up? Okay. Hey G!
Yay!
You're a whole cutie, honestly.
Yeah, she's so beautiful.
Okay.
Controversial.
Interesting.
Well, that is an unpopular opinion, actually, isn't it? I'm pretty sure
A lot of people don't like them.
I think a fair majority of them, but
already.
I don't get it.
Please let us know why. So interested.
Yeah.
Spill the tea.
I think people posting probably.
Hello.
Why?
Hi, Lena.
We love you.
You're currently reading this, and you're only 50 pages in. That's strong.
I mean, the first 50 pages are still incredibly beautiful.
That first chapter, or like that first prologue, wow.
Yes.
Yes, the Night Circus arrives without warning.
I'm crying.
But also, it does have like a slow start. I think it can be hard to get into it if you're not instantly drawn in.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Oh, do we want to give a synopsis?
Yes, let's do that.
Should we also give our ratings, like go round? What we rated it?
Yeah, let's give a synopsis. Don't
yeah.
haven't read
okay.
it.
So, The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. The Goodreads link is down below, but my sister just walked in. So
Hello, Olivia.
do you want to show your face? She's dipping. Okay.
Oh.
So The Night Circus is about Celia and Marco. They are rivaling magicians, illusionists in this sort of like, it's like Victorian London. Is that right? Is that the setting?
The Night Circus.
I think so.
Let me
It's
look it up.
Victorian. I'm pretty sure.
The 1800s.
Anyway. So they have been pitted against each other by basically like two old dudes who have a feud, and they have to kind of battle it out using their abilities, and the circus is their stage where they perform their magic and try and outdo each other, and it's very magical and I like it a lot.
Basically, yeah, it's so magical. It's just like her writing too is just so whimsical, and, like magical.
Yeah,
highly recommend.
Beautiful. Her writing, that's why she's one of my favorite authors. Like her words, the power.
Yes, the power.
she's so good. Shall we all say our ratings for the book? Like star rating.
Every
So-
single time I've read this book, it was 5 stars. I've read it 4 times. It's like hands down the best book I've ever read. And Erin Morgenstern is the best author I've ever read. Like her other book that just came out like last year, The Scarlet Sea. It's beautiful as well. Highly recommend.
She made an amazing video that you guys should watch, where she talked about the Night Circus in the Scarlet Sea. It's really funny and it's amazing. So watch it.
Oh.
Yeah, I also rated it 5 stars. It's also my favorite book. So we have some hardcore fans today. It was a reread, yeah, and Erin Morgenstern is my favorite author as well, so we love it. But feel free to not like it, like that's fine. That's your opinion. But there we
It's
go.
definitely very polarizing, I would say. Like people either like are hardcore fans or like they just don't like it because like it's very slow paced. So yeah, if you don't like slow paced books, you're probably not gonna like it because it's very slow.
Nidhi?
Okay, well, this is the second time I read it. The first time I gave it 5 stars, and this time I obviously gave it 5 stars. It's the characters in this book like just are written so vividly and written with such like I love their backstories and how they all intertwine together. And I think it just takes a lot of skill to get that done right. And Erin is just the best.
Yeah.
Shout out to Erin.
Yeah. I also gave it 5 stars. But I'm very confused. It was beautiful, but I think I have to read it again because I'm really confused.
Yes, do a reread. Do 20 rereads.
Just keep reading it endlessly. Like you finish, start again.
Never read a book ever again. Just for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Should we talk about like the whole plot? You like it?
What did you say, Susan? I didn't catch.
Plot?
Yes.
If we like, because I think it was like one of the weaker points of the book.
Oh, the plot?
Because
Mm.
it was like nothing really happened. I mean, in my opinion.
I see what you mean. Like how it didn't really flow like the most fluently. Is that what you're talking about? The plot?
I think it flowed really well. It was just like so slow. So slow paced. The synopsis was like, oh, this book is about like a hardcore battle between two magicians. Like, it like made it out to be like a book that was super fast paced, and it just was like the only thing I really liked about this book was like how it was written. I think the execution was amazing. I don't think like the plot itself was like very original or like if it wasn't written by Erin Morgenstern, I wouldn't have read it.
Really?
Like, without her writing, I don't think it's a great book.
Yes.
Susan, I think that says so much about you as a reader that one of your favorite books of all time, you're like, the plot's not even good.
I don't think it's bad. I just think it's like the weakest point of the book. Like I still think the plot is good, but it's not as good as like the writing style. It's, you know, relative to everything, like all the other components of the book, it's like the weakest. If that makes sense.
I think so, because it goes like writing, characters. Oh no, like atmosphere, writing, characters, plot, maybe.
Yeah, I agree. What do you guys think?
Personally, I expected it because it's like such a long book. I don't really think, you know, big books like that are meant to be like compacted together. But I do see what you mean. It would be the weakest link.
Marlete probably doesn't like remember too much because she read it so long ago.
I did, but there's one thing that throughout the whole book I was so confused about. When I first started it, I felt like it was like a mystery book that you have to figure out. So I thought that it was a trick, and Isabel and Celia were the same person. And it wasn't until halfway through that I was like, oh, wait a minute, no, they're different people. But I thought she was trying to trick me, you know? I thought this was a kind of tricking book, you know, that she's trying to trick you. I don't know. I was just really confused.
When I first read it, I thought they were the same as well.
Oh, really?
Like you realize she's not, but I totally thought that as well. I was like, oh, she has another name, like.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so I think that's fair.
Okay.
Shall
also,
I
like,
sorry, go Susan.
There you go. I've already enough.
I was just gonna highlight some comments.
Oh yes, highlight them.
So the Night Circus is like a carousel, like starting slow but gaining speed and honestly kind of dizzying, but good nonetheless.
What? Yes.
That was so poetic. Wow.
Yes, you need to write.
Is that you?
I love that.
I love that.
I agree.
That's
It's
a
super
good
hard to get.
description.
And then like, the ending is like pretty rushed, in my opinion. Like it's like, yeah, I agree.
Definitely the ending just like all happens at once. So I think that adds to like the dizzying feel for sure.
Yes.
Do.
Anonymous.
What's best? Book read is difficult. 1 p.m. book live is fun. What is best book ever?
This one.
Ooh.
The selection by Kirikas.
Yeah, I think it's the Night Circus. And I also really love the Starless Sea by her as well.
Oh, Chain of Gold. I haven't read that. I think none of us three have read, you know, the full spectrum of the Cassandra Clare books, have we?
I've read them.
Yeah.
Maybe you're like a fan. We're all behind.
We're all behind.
It's okay. It's okay. You have time.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Yeah, so Chandrish puts the circus together, right? He's like a visionary. Yeah. Man's a dreamer.
Yeah, he's he is mad. I think he's like super sus. Like I thought in the end it was gonna be like revealed that he was like a murderer or something. Oh, actually, wait.
Oh my god.
Wait, this is a spoiler.
That's right.
He is a really interesting character though, for sure.
He is. Like, again, I thought Chandrish and Hector Bowen were the same person as well.
Oh no!
Because,
no wonder you're confused.
Because the timelines were so different, and I wasn't really looking at the dates. I was just trying to read the book, and I was reading.
Wait, you thought Chandrish and who were the same person?
Hector, you know, Mr. the Spectre. What was his name? The Prospero, the inspector.
Oh, his dad?
Celia's dad, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be super weird.
I loved Bailey's part of the story.
Me too.
Oh God, I loved him too. My favorite
I do.
character.
Yeah, Bailey and Poppette were so much more interesting than the Celia and Marco.
That's facts.
The romance.
That's
Ooh.
He's like the only ginger like I genuinely like, you know.
You ginger?
Joke.
Yeah, so like Bailey, he lives in his farmhouse with his family who want him to start working on the farm, but he kind of dreams of more. And it's like his gran or something who's like, you need to go get an education and see the world. And then he finds the circus. Ooh, and it's life-changing, literally life-changing.
Yes.
Juicy.
Everyone involved. But Marco, I agree. Like they are so bland. They are
Yes.
was so into love. Like actually wait, I take it back. The plot isn't the worst part, it's the romance. Like
No.
I
I wanted more of the romance. Like I wanted to see it develop a lot better.
I agree. Like yeah, they should have had so much more relationship development. Like,
Yeah.
They
It doesn't have love at first sight, which I mean I don't mind, but
I'm like a romance-driven reader, so if romance is ever like a focal point in the story, I'm like in love with it, even if it's not the most developed. But that's just me.
high five.
That's really interesting because I'm so critical of romance. Like,
Same.
as soon as it enters the story, I'm like, interesting.
But like the way that she put it in this one was like they like were competing with each other like without knowing who the other person was for like half the book, and then like wait, this is a spoiler. Never mind. Like it was so insta love. Like they realized who the other person was, and then like literally like a week later they were like doing the things.
Literally. But do you think
At that point?
I think maybe Erin relied on the fact that they were competing against each other to drive the romance as opposed to like any other chemistry. Like with Bailey and Poppet, she kind of relied, because I think that is a really interesting dynamic that they're against each other. But then there wasn't really anything else.
That's true. Yeah, I think she mentioned like because they were connected through the competition, like that made their relationship more like juicy and like made them have like innate chemistry. But like yeah, like I agree. Like it just didn't make too much logical sense to me.
That's many people's complaint on the book, that it was a little bit unnecessary or was underdeveloped. So I see that.
Yeah.
What do you think though, Nidhi, as like a romance connoisseur?
Honestly, I'm a character-based reader, so if the characters are written with depth, then I guess look past the other flaws into it. And I thought Marco and Celia separately were also, you know, vividly written. So them together didn't make me too mad. Like if y'all are cute, then y'all do your thing. But I'm here for Bailey and Monet, so it's fine.
And with you too. Like that trio was just amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I love them. Marlete, what did you think of the romance?
I really liked reading it, but again, I wanted more.
Yeah.
I feel like that wasn't enough, you know.
Maybe a bit banter, like some jokes between them, like prank.
I didn't understand this, you know, wanting to die for each other kind of love. I mean, obviously I understood, but I needed more to understand it fully.
Yeah. Maybe they did go through like some relationship development, but Erin never revealed it to us. But there was like, yeah, I feel like there wasn't much humor in this.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really laugh too much throughout it, which is like, if you're looking for a funny book, this ain't it.
But I think like the charmingness comes so much from Poppet and Widget. Like as soon as they were introduced, I was like, yes, like They're so charming. So you're not like laughing, but you're like,
Ooh.
okay,
They are-
another question. How long did you spend reading this book?
Oh, I spent like 2 months on it because like we postponed this like a month, I think. When we were originally we were supposed to discuss this at the end of June. So I started reading it in the beginning of June, but then like we postponed it to like we kept postponing it. Like we postponed it 2 weeks ago and then a week ago and now like today. So I spent like 2 months reading it. I'm not done. I have 10 pages left.
I was about to say, do you remember what happens at the end? But I guess you do know because you've read it 4 other times.
You know, but yeah, because it's not spoilery. I feel like Marlete probably read it really fast because she.
I did. It took me about 3 days because I was so well. I don't know if that's fast, but that was fast for me because I'm normally a very slow reader, and I found it to be quite a big book.
Yeah, it's about 400 pages, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
And the font is small too, so.
It's 512.
Really? My copy is 387. It's weird.
Wait, what? So why?
Yeah,
Different font sizes. I don't know.
maybe.
Oh yeah.
It looks kind of similar. Like the spacing is kind of big in mine.
Ooh.
Is yours paperback?
It's a weird kind of. I don't know what it is. Oh, it is. It's like this.
Oh, it's like a library hardback.
Yes.
Oh.
There was no other option but this option, so I had to buy it.
I like that.
Love that.
I think I read it in about a week, probably. Yeah, with blankets and like hot drinks, you know, creating the ambiance.
It took me 5 days, and that's honestly kind of slow for me, but I read it via ebook, and just ebooks make me read slower. I don't know. I don't
Yeah, I feel like this is like, yeah, it's like a book to be savored. So like you treat yourself maybe like a chapter a day.
Yeah.
And like you don't want to rush through it because it's like a very slow paced book. But if you do rush through it, then like you don't really get to like appreciate
The whole book. Yeah, it's too fast.
So I totally agree, Susan, but I went quickly because I had like schoolwork due. And I was like, I need to get this distraction out of the way. Otherwise, I'm going to be reading it when I'm supposed to do work. So,
isn't that why we all read?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I agree.
G's talking about how Marco tucks his face. So why?
I don't understand why he did that. He seemed pretty schmexy like beforehand, like just with his original face.
Yeah, Celia digged it, didn't she? She was like, we like the original.
Like, smexy.
Okay,
Like, yeah,
like more handsome, right? He made himself look more appealing to the eye.
Yeah. But to be fair, I feel like Chandrish, because he hires Marco, I feel like he'd prefer to surround himself with beautiful people. So it probably helped it. Do you think it helped him get the job, like to put on this persona? You know, handsome, confident man.
Yeah, I think like that's probably like his like the motive behind it. But like, I pictured him pretty, again, schmexy, like before situation. Because like Celia was like, yeah, you sexy.
Yeah.
But I don't know if like it improved his appearance, because like appearance is objective. So I guess like he looked better to some people, but he looked worse to some people. I don't know.
Yeah. Marlete, what do you think?
Of his face?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was handsome. I mean, I read every love interest, and I imagine them in my head like how they would be handsome.
Mm.
So every love interest is handsome because I imagine them how I wanted them to look like, because I pretend that I'm, the other love interest,
And then you can crush on them as well.
Exactly. What about you, Nidhi?
Same. Like, he was cute. And he's fine.
Okay. Does anyone want to explain who Bailey is?
I feel like you did a good job. Like, he lives in a family on his farmhouse, and then he like ran away, and I can't say more.
He's a very sweet guy.
Yeah.
That's what I like. I like the voice.
Yeah, I love how his character builds. Because at the start you're like, is he important? Like, not quite sure. But then he keeps popping up. Hey, Arden!
We love you.
We love you. Miss you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, glad you're here.
Picture.
Oh my god, are we
Day.
Guys, are we sponsored by StreamYard?
I wish.
Yeah, we are.
We are, so you can check me out on my coupon code, 10% off.
Oh, this is chaos. Okay. We will make sure to like flag up spoilers before we say them.
Yeah, we
So
will.
you can go like just mute us.
Oh,
that's cute.
Same.
Yeah, G, you need to come back.
You need to come back.
Come back to us. I miss your videos. Miss your face.
Yes.
Your beautiful face.
Yes.
Yes.
10 out of 10. Agree. Oh, are we doing that thing where we ask a question or whatever that we talked about?
Oh, do you want to ask the question now?
Yes. Let's do that. Nidhi, do you want to start?
Yeah, okay. So what is everyone's favorite chapter, or do you even have one? Because I have like a specific one.
Oh, really? Which one's your specific one? Your favorite one?
Well, that comment just reminded me. It was actually her chapter where it was written in like Chinese like characters, I think. And do you know what I'm talking about? No, maybe?
Near the end.
Yes. And then it was like solely about her and her journey. I just think she's such a baddie, and like her journey is spectacular, and she's just someone that I can relate to, but like I thought it was written incredibly different.
What page was it?
I don't remember. I can look it up.
I love that, but I don't remember the Chinese characters.
I don't think she's also like I
kind of remember that.
Didn't she like they had their competition in like Tokyo or something? I think they're Japanese.
Because I remember like looking them up, like what does it mean, and it was her name, so I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, she's super cool.
But for one moment, I thought she was the bad girl. When she was, I thought she was going to kill Marco.
Spoilers. Yeah.
Spoilers. Let's, because I think
this one. Whoa. I don't think you guys. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Okay.
What page is that?
It's chapter. Well, for me, it's on different pages. It's like 78% in the book. So.
My computer real quick.
Yeah, I mean, I loved learning about her so much.
She was super cool.
Yeah.
Can we do spoilers now? Because we're like 30 minutes in, so hopefully this is like halfway.
Oh, we are? Oh, we are 30 minutes in.
But I think like when she was talking about this is spoilers. So are you guys like moving to spoilers?
Yeah. Chill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Spoil.
Oh, my bad.
Alert. I don't know how to put it.
Spoiler time.
When she was talking about like her competition like, with her partner, like and like her partner like set herself on fire and like turned herself into like a pillar of ash. That was so like poignant.
Yes.
And like that part was just so beautifully written. And like the way she talked, I was just like crying in that part. It was just like so heartbreaking. Also like so beautifully written.
Yeah.
That's like Erin Morgenstern in a nutshell.
Agreed.
And you don't really expect that scene, like you don't expect to learn about those characters, but then you suddenly get it and you're like blessed. Wow, so moved.
Someone says please no spoilers. If you don't want to hear spoilers, we
when we do this, it's because it's a spoiler. So you can just go like this if you want and not hear anything, and we'll go like this. Okay?
Yeah, but we will be saying spoilers.
Unfortunately, because we're already halfway into the because we just ramble and ramble and ramble.
But yeah, I love also the how do you say her name? Sukiko?
I don't know actually.
I think Sukiko. Well, and how like that kind of leads up to what happens with Celia and Marco when they try and end the competition themselves as well. It's like foreshadowing.
Yeah. I mean, the way that like they ended their competition was kind of confusing me because like the rules was basically like the competition ends whenever one person is not able to continue. So like they assume like, oh, one person has to die, or like they both have to be like removed from like the physical world or like that dimension. And like it confused me why they couldn't just like not do anything and let the competition like continue. Like I didn't really see like the harm in letting the competition go on. I don't know what you guys think about that choice.
I mean, I agree. Like they could have just been like, we're calling it quits. Nobody needs to die. That was a dramatic leap if you think about it. But I don't know whether their what do you call, like their mentors would have intervened, because obviously people there started being casualties, didn't there?
Right.
So whether they would have been threatened, I don't know, and just wanted to end it before that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, because when Chandresh like had the knife and he threw it, and like he tried to hit the Marco's mentor, who was Mr. like AH or something, and like he stepped aside and like he ended up killing Frederick instead. Like I guess like that was like his mentor like causing casualties to happen, because like he probably like sensed the knife coming at him, and instead of like stopping him with like the magic he had, like he was just like, all right, let me let this guy die, because Marco's not doing well, or like he's not trying to end the thing. But I don't know if they would have realized. Like I don't think like Celia and Marco were like, oh, we gotta stop this thing so that we can stop people from dying. Like I don't think they connected the two.
True.
I don't know.
Shall we, the rest of us, really like quickly say what our favorite chapter was, or like moment?
Oh, yeah.
Or we can move on, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's a cute question. Like mine was when Bailey explores the circus with Poppet and Widget for like the first time, and they show all the tents that he hasn't seen, and you get to like explore the tents through his eyes. Yes, that was my favorite.
That's true. Oh, Bailey was such a darling. What about you?
What was your favorite?
It's my turn? Oh. Do you know that scene when what's his name? Mr. R, the grey man. Marco's mentor.
Yeah.
He tells her that he's in love with Celia, right? At one point in the book. and you can kind of see his character develop when he says, what did he say? Something like, "I'm really sorry that you love her because of
Oh yeah, that was
And I really felt for him because I really didn't like him at the beginning of the book, and you can kind of see him becoming a better person. Or I don't know what happened, but I liked him towards the end of the book.
I agree. That was like, I got goosebumps when I read that.
Yeah. I feel like this. I saw a comment about you, Marlette, where it's, oh yeah, from Lila, you're such a hopeless romantic. Exposed.
Is it a bad thing to be a hopeless romantic?
No.
Not at all.
Are you Nidhi, a hopeless romantic too?
I think I'm a bit more like critical, but a little bit. That's what I tell myself, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's because you mentioned that you loved romance too, so I thought maybe, two people that love.
I get it.
Thank you, Lena.
What about you, Susan?
I really liked, I don't know if they're chapters, but they're like little vignettes. Like this isn't one chapter, but like I'm pretty sure like 10 times, like spread out through the entire book. Like she would like sprinkle in like, I don't know how to describe it. Like it would be like a description of the circus, but it would be in like second person. So it would be like, you walk through the circus and you smell the caramel and you smell the apple, the apple things. I don't know what they're called. You smell the cider, and you walk into this tent and you see this, and this. Like that was just like every time I read one of those, like I had to pinch myself after I finished it to make sure I was like still conscious. It was just like so. Like the atmosphere she creates, especially in those like little snippets, was like super beautiful. So yeah,
true. That's so true. You do feel like you're in a dream. I can't believe you had to pinch yourself.
Would you say, Marlette?
Oh, I just said I loved your response.
Thank you. I loved all your responses.
Yes.
I would say like my favorite part of this entire book is just like, yeah, the atmosphere that it creates, and like you truly feel like you're in the circus yourself, and like you can, like all your senses are stimulated. You can see everything she describes, you can smell everything she describes, you can like feel the breeze on your armpits. It's amazing.
It's stunning writing, to be fair. Stunning. Okay, can I whip up some more comments?
God, whip them out.
Okay. Thank you, Arden. Cute. Oh, okay. Arden's asked what's the next book you are reading, which is Marlette, take it away.
On the Come Up by Angie Thomas.
Yes.
Yes.
That was a beautiful announcement, Marlette.
And we're thinking it's, what date did we decide?
22nd.
22nd.
Knowing us, we probably will postpone it or something. I don't know.
No. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
That was my bad.
You know, it's Chinese.
Oh, Tsukiko. Tsukiko is Japanese.
Yes.
Are you sponsored by the Night Circus? I think we honestly should be sponsored by Erin Morgenstern because
we really promoted her book.
Hardcore love.
She's the best.
Susan's wearing her t-shirt, like Susan
But
got it.
unfortunately, we're not.
Okay, and then there was some discourse about spoilers.
Oh, sorry about the spoilers. I mean, it's hard to talk about this book without like mentioning spoilers. But
yes, even though I don't even know what are spoilers and what are not, because I wasn't shocked by anything in the book. Like it was just confusing all the way. There wasn't like was there a twisting turn of events? I don't remember.
I agree.
It's not a normal circus.
It's really not. It's like, yeah, it's beautiful.
People do die, but when people die, it crushes the sack.
You sound so heartbroken. People die? Is this
You're like, no.
people die? in the
Oh,
God.
my friend's here. Hello, Caleb.
Hello,
I-
Caleb.
It's not. Yeah, he just laid out the facts. There we go.
Caleb.
Thank you for the clarity.
No, we love your comments.
Yeah, literally.
Really do.
I love how you write.
Oh, you're right. And then he like erased his memory.
That's
That was
so
really-
true.
I gasped.
Wait, was I the only? Wait, was Chandrash gay?
Oh,
Or
I've-
Because there was one point in the book where Celia is, she's pointing out what she's seeing. She's observing everybody around her.
yeah.
She notices Chandra's look at Marco in a certain way. And I was like, oh, is Chandrash gay?
Oh my God, Chandra has some flavor to him. I thought he was just like some white dude.
I didn't pick that up.
Oh.
And I think I skimmed over it because he was just so obsessed with Marco, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he got paranoid, right, as well. He got quite paranoid about him, especially, I mean, he looks through his stuff.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to hide this comment because it's blocking your faces.
Oh, is it? Nearly. Yeah.
Go back. Can we talk about oh, sorry.
Yes.
I love
Yes.
him.
Oh my God.
Did he die? I cried.
What's his
so
name? I can't remember.
Friedrich.
Hertisen. Hertisen Frederick.
Friesen. Wait, do you take German too?
Oh, no. My brother does. But that's why
Oh. Yeah, I take German, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, time to use my skills.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I love him.
I love, and the way he started that club, like, of the revoirs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Nidhi, you're wearing red, which is like, how do you say revoir?
Oh, I don't really know.
Rever, I think.
Oh,
Dreamers.
how do
Rever.
Shall we show our outfits? So we have a black, white, and red theme because that's what like the circus fans wear around the circus so that they can like clock each other and be like, let's be friends. So
Oh, your pants are super cool. You're like a true.
Yes. Yes.
Who's in your top? You're nice.
Wow.
Your top.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
but your pants are amazing.
Oh
Your
yeah.
pants
Yes.
I need those to complete the collection.
Yeah.
Marlete, you got like red lipstick, so you're basically a.
Sorry.
Your lipstick is like the red accent.
Oh yeah. Well, I thought red, black, and white.
I love that. You look like you're ready to walk into the circus.
Huh?
You look like you're ready to walk into the circus.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I know.
So Susan, what did you want to discuss next?
Oh, I was just going to go off. Like, I think someone talked about like death in the circus or something, and people dying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, something that was super weird was like the fact that no one was aging. So like, it was kind of hard for people to, because like Marco had like their hair and like names like stored in a book, and like he put it in the fire, and like some reason that bound people to the circus and made them like not age, not get sick, and like also apparently have like if they didn't age, that meant, and they didn't get sick, that would eliminate like age related deaths and like people like getting sick and dying. But then like, so you would assume that people wouldn't die as often, but then like a bunch of people died. Like what's her name, Lane, one of the Burgess sisters, like
Tara.
when
Tara.
Tara, I forgot which one. Which is one of the sisters. But like she like when she like started questioning like everything that was going around in the circus and then like accidentally got killed by a train, like that was like so like chilling. Like I got goosebumps and like it was like so sad like as well. But
I thought Mr. Grey had killed her. I thought he had pushed her over because she was looking at him. Wasn't
Yeah.
I couldn't understand that. So I was like, did he kill her?
maybe
I think so.
yeah, I think like she was visiting. Who was she visiting? Like,
Ethan?
was it Mr. like the engineer dude?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can't. I've lost.
Barry?
I've forgotten their names.
What's his
Barry?
name?
Ethan?
Oh,
Barry?
Harry, Mr. Harris. I think it's Mr.
No.
Harris.
Mr. Harris.
Yeah, she was visiting him, and then she saw Mr. AH on the like she was on the at the
other
train.
side.
She saw Mr. AH on the other side of the train tracks, and then she like started walking towards him, but then like fell into the tracks, and then that's
Oh
when they
yeah,
killed her.
yeah.
That's
That was
what
like heartbreaking.
That was the one news that left me like, what am I reading? You know?
I know, guys. Yes.
Also,
I was like-
I don't mean to interrupt anyone, but I think I have to leave for my sprint.
No!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really
Thank
sorry.
you for joining us.
This was the best. I'm literally gonna watch this right when I'm done. I'm so sorry again.
Oh no, it's not gonna be the same. Okay.
No, it is. This was
Well,
wonderful. I'm sorry again.
Well,
Everyone subscribe.
Have a great sprint, Nidhi.
good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nidhi. Now it's just us three crackheads.
Yeah.
One out of 3 of us. 4 of us.
What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying that she was the only sane one out of the 4 of us because
Yes.
we are crackers.
Yeah.
Chandra?
But
Oh, I didn't even notice. G was saying Chandra was in love with Marco, but it was undecided. Like he was very I didn't even notice. I'm so dumb. Like I read this book 4 times and I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was, you know.
You're so smart, but
Oh no, but it was just because it says in the book he's looking at him romantically.
really?
Yes.
Wait, was this in the pages? Did I miss this?
It's when maybe
Oh
I'm
my
making,
God.
I don't know.
I can't
I
believe.
feel like if you read it again, you'll have like new lenses to be able to pick up
Yeah.
things like this.
Yeah.
But may I also say thank you?
Where are they from? Where are they
Yeah.
from?
Oh, I can't remember. I think like New Look or something.
Oh, New Look.
Yeah,
Oh, is
but
that
Tara's death was so shocking. Like it, yeah, for sure. As we were saying earlier,
I think she committed suicide.
it was really sad. Yeah.
he wasn't dead. He was like he like did this like magic trick thing and he was trying to like remove himself from the physical world, but then like he accidentally went too far and like removed himself too much to the point where he couldn't like interact with things in the physical world unless he like latched on something like he like was really familiar with. Like I think like Celia was one of those things that he had to like center himself around after he did like the magic trick. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but it was very confusing.
No, it was. It was. And he was so awful to her.
He was. Oh my god, when he made Celia cut open her like fingertips.
When
Yeah.
he put the knife in
Oh yeah.
in her palm.
He was
Yeah, he like abused his daughter for the sake of pride and winning this competition, and I was just like, you're a monster.
You are. He was kind of like the villain, I think, of the.
Yeah, he was. And I think so was Mr. H. Like them
Yeah.
together. They're
True.
yikes. We don't stand.
We do
Not at all. I think I bookmarked that scene actually because I just remember thinking like,
What a horrible man.
yeah, how awful it was. Yeah, so it says that when she like cuts her fingers, she can't heal herself because she's too like in a state. She has to wait till she's calmed down enough so that she can like Celia can heal herself again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And can we also talk about the fact, something that I was so shocked by, I even marked it, and it says, after months of her being exhausted from the travel and the strain, and the fact that her father barely lets her eat. Did you guys pick up on that? That he wanted her to get really slim. I thought that was so sickening. How can you not let your daughter eat?
Exactly. And like yeah, and when he was I think this is around where Bex was like reading from, but like he would slit his daughter's fingertips open, and then she would like have to like wait a while and like deal with the pain because she wasn't calm enough to heal them, and then finally be able to heal them. And then like it says her father only gives her moments to rest before slicing each of her newly healed fingers again. Like he would do this over and over again, and like this man has no remorse. Like yeah, I'm pretty sure he like can't die. Also, like he'll just be forever in like that like unsolid state, and like yeah, he does.
Also, he's bound to the tree, isn't he? Did that happen? Like Celia, like bound him to a tree.
He did. Oh my god, I stand Celia.
She's like, no more, father. Which was interesting because like Bailey was talking about that not Bailey, Widget had like psychic powered that story or something.
Yeah.
And you hear about it before it actually happens.
I don't remember.
No, that's true. And he tells beautiful stories.
Yeah.
Not really beautiful, actually. Very like traumatizing. But you know that story about the man and the old.
They're like fairy tales, aren't they?
But Grimm type of fairy tales. You know, the Grimm brothers Grimm.
Oh, yeah.
Brothers.
Like the tent he made with the scents in the bottle, and like when you smelled them, like you could like experience like a whole story just like through the smell. That was so cool. I stand with it.
Yeah, like I loved that. Wait, what? Oh,
I don't remember that. I don't remember anything that happened.
Wait, when did he kill the bird?
Oh yes, back when they were like learning magic. Who's this? Is this Prospero, the enchanter, kills the bird in front of Celia?
Oh my god. Really?
Gee, what are you talking about? I can't remember.
I don't remember that either.
But also like Marco's like mentor was also like such a dig as well, but like in a more subtle way. Like I'm pretty sure he took him from his orphanage and like took advantage of like this orphan and used him for his own personal gain and didn't let him like go outside for like 20 years and only like made him like study the magic books, or I don't know what books they were, but like basically for like half his life he just didn't let him like have a normal life or like, school with other kids. It's like crazy. Both these guys have problems.
Literally. And thus the story begins. Hey Ma!
Hey Ma!
Thanks for
it kind of slips from your mind, this story, which is really interesting. You can love it while you're reading it so much, but slowly like it drifts out of your head. and you think, wait, who did that? When did this happen? Which is quite interesting.
When people say, like, people remember how you made them feel, and they don't remember like the exact words you use. I feel like this is like this book in a nutshell. Like, you remember how like immersed you were in the environment and like how much of a dream it was, and like, well, for people who enjoy the book, like, I feel like people say how they like remember like how good it felt to read it, but like they can't really, you know, like recall specific plot points and stuff. Like, or at least that's the case for me. I don't want to speak for all Night Circus fans, but yeah.
I feel like this book is kind of like Circus Inception, because it feels like you're entering a tent, doesn't it, when you're reading it?
That's such a good description of it. Oh my god.
That's so meta.
Do you get me? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love Inception.
It's like, you know, Widget's bottles. It's kind of that idea. Like, you've taken the feeling and the, like you were saying, Susan, the atmosphere. But then, yeah, it's not like hard substance. I don't know.
You're so good with the words.
I know, you're a genius.
Are you Erin Morgenstern in disguise?
Yeah.
Yes, surprise.
We really are.
Like,
oh, you're right.
You're making some jaw-dropping comments today.
What if you, Angie, are like Erin Morgenstern, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
You're both Erin Morgenstern.
Yes. Yes.
Gee, let's write a book together. Let's make it really magical. It'll be good. Okay, so Mare remembers liking it. Exactly. You remember the good feelings, but you don't know what actually happened.
Because like, flow, like nothing happened in the plot. There's not really much to remember.
It's true. I'm kind of. Oh, I loved that book.
Me too. It was so. That plot was also really slow. Like, I literally don't remember anything from that book other than the fact that it was like amazing.
Yeah.
It was
like a trip.
Yes. You guys.
I'm first customer.
Yes, signed copy, Susan, of course.
Please. And can I take a picture with you too?
Oh my God, my favorite authors.
That's so funny. Can I throw a new conversation into the mix?
Yeah.
What did we think of Isabel and Marco and their relationship?
Oh, I felt so bad for Isabel. He really just dumped her in like the worst way possible. He's like, yeah, this entire time, like, I've never loved you. Like, just kidding. You know, I'm in love with this new girl that like I've known for like a week, and like I would literally die for her. Like, that literally made no sense. Like, they were dating for like a good
time.
Years.
Yeah. Yeah, I really liked Isabel. Like, I was kind of rooting for her. I think she was so innocent in all of Marco's like mess, essentially, and she did not deserve to be caught up in that. But bless her, she fell in love, and
he should have told her from the beginning that, you know, he was just on. He should have told her from the beginning that he was with someone else. To be honest, I understood Isabel's and Marco's relationship more than Celia's and Marco's, because they had more conversations. Well, actually, I don't remember anymore. But
I think I did.
I thought the way they met was really cute. You know, when he made the whole, and he told her everything was possible.
Yes. Was it in the rain?
Yes.
He accidentally took his umbrella right wait. No, that was Celia Margot. Never mind.
Oh, yes. Wait, there's this line where I marked this as well. So they're kissing, but Marco's doing an illusion, so they both feel like they're somewhere else. And and it says, to passers-by on the darkened London street, they look like nothing out of the ordinary, only young lovers kissing in the rain.
Oh,
Even that was cuter than what? That was so cute.
that's so cute.
And they're both in like fantasy lovey dream world in their heads, and
Yeah, they're adorable. I
They
feel
are.
surprised Marco now
They
because
are, and I feel like she deserves so much better.
yeah, she really does. Like Marco literally used her in order to like get inside info on the circus. She was like, "Yeah, I'll help you. I'll like join the circus and help you keep up to date with like everything that's happening in the circus." He was like, "Okay," and like,
yeah, like
a lie.
he's literally like, okay, throw your life away from me, like, cheers, boo.
And then
But
she was like, "I love Celia." She was like, I never like think ill of Celia because like they were pretty good friends like at the circus, and like that was like that's like when I knew I stan her because she was like being the bigger person. Like even though this guy was like a douche, like and she's been like in a relationship with him for like 10 years probably. Like I want to say like almost like 10 years or like a really long
time.
Hmm?
No, a really long time. I was just saying it was a really long time they were dating.
Yeah, pretty much like since the circus started and all the way until like Celia and Marco, like the little ghosts, they were together. And then he was like, he came up to her and he was like, "Yeah, for the past 10 years, I've never actually loved you. Cause just kidding, cause I was now in love with this random girl I met like a week ago, and yeah, bye." And she was like she was just being like, if I were her, I would have like, at least I would have not been friends with Celia anymore because like I probably would have had like some resentment. But yeah, she was really.
yeah. I feel like Marco is such a player because he you know his move with Isabel that we just discussed, the kissing in the rain. He reused that with Celia.
He did.
Like, he's just a player. He just moved on. Was like, I know what wins the ladies. Boosh.
We did really just do that with Celia.
Such a move.
He's so gross.
And they didn't even kiss, did they? The first time he did it.
No, what it like he like held her head or something.
Wow.
Like they were he like held her head and then she saw all the things. Is that what happened?
I love how numb.
I love her end of this. Yeah, but
Pardon, Susan?
She doesn't
I don't
remember
that.
Oh, I may have made it up.
I haven't remember any of these plot points.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have another question.
Go.
wait.
No, go.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know if you remember, but do you have a favorite tent in the circus?
Oh yes, the ice garden. Was it
Oh
called?
That's such a one.
What about you, Susan?
I really like the cloud maze. I don't know what it's called, but like the one where you like jump on clouds to get higher and higher. And then like you can like jump off at the highest like level, and then like the tent will kind of like catch you at the bottom.
Yes.
That's so cool to me.
Yeah.
What about you, Becca?
I find this question really hard, but I guess because you want to go to all of them, right? You literally want to go to them all. But I think my favorite maybe, like, I can't remember what it's called, the Stargazer or something, where you sit on the chairs and there's no roof, so you can stare at the stars. And so like Poppet reads the stars, doesn't she? And she's got like migraines. I might have tapped it actually.
Oh, good.
Mr. Harris engineered it, right? Yes! Gee! I agree. Cloud the best.
Yeah, Isabel's tent. Yes, shout. Yes.
Yeah. Mad respect.
Oh yeah, Isabel's tent. She was so cool.
Literally the chillest girl ever. She did not deserve the heartbreak.
No, she did not.
I don't
But
get how people thought the magic she did was just like fake magic.
Me too.
Because yeah, other magicians like wouldn't be able to do that. Like I guess you just assume there's like some smart way that they're able to do the stuff they do. But it's pretty clear to me that she definitely was using some like actual like magic.
Me too. Especially when she used that powder to cast off Marco wherever. What did he cast her off to? No?
I can't recall.
I don't remember any of this.
She defo had tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah. I
for
remember
sure.
the last scene where they're talking and she's telling him why, I don't even know what they were talking about, but she was asking him why you didn't love me or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Some dust from her pocket and she goes whoosh and he disappears to and he goes to Celia. No?
Ah,
Did
yeah,
I
that's ringing bells. But yeah, Bailey and Isabel, that was such a good scene.
Yes.
It was so vague, but also like encouraging.
Yeah.
And that's how he discovered Poppet, wasn't it? Because he kind of asks Isabel like, what should he do for his future? And she's like, okay, different question. The love of your life is that way.
Oh yeah. Oh, did they like eventually like get together, like Poppet and what's his name? Bailey?
It doesn't say. I think it just gives you.
Of course he did.
Oh, I think we're just friends.
Oh no, I thought they were romantically involved.
Ooh.
What was that?
Sorry, I had my text muted.
Susan, they were in love. Where were you?
They were.
They even kissed, didn't they? At one point, Poppet with her when she's saying goodbye. No, he kisses her.
I feel like such a fake Erin Morgenstern fan. Chat together,
Every time romance comes up, Susan's like, I don't see it.
And with Chandler and Marco.
Yeah.
I really didn't notice that. Oh my god, I feel so bad. But and Poppet would make a cute couple.
Yeah.
They did.
And Widget teases them about it as well.
That's so funny.
I love that. Oh, you're such an encouraging brother.
Yeah.
I feel like not all brothers are like that.
That is true.
Yes. Poppet and Bailey.
Yeah, Susan is severely outnumbered here.
No, I like them. I'm just dumb.
No,
reread it. Come on.
No, you're not dumb. You just basically I feel like you're not interested in romance too much. So when it's up, you're like, oh, here we go again.
I think romance is really good when it's well done. But like, yeah, I don't have like the romance radar that Martha and Beth have. And G, clearly.
The romance radar, I like that.
What else is there? I literally don't remember any of this plot. Oh my god, my bangs are coming out.
Yes.
Wait, what?
It's so
Release the bangs.
Release the bangs.
Marlete,
who is your least favorite character? Who is your least favorite character?
Probably Prospero. Just because of how.
I mean, it's my favorite book.
I've read it 4 times and I've never picked up on the romance, other than who literally like banged it out.
That's so funny. Characters have to say, "I'm in love with you," otherwise Susan's just They're in the friend zone. Nothing's happening.
Oh my god, yes, Susan.
I feel so bad. I'm such a fake fan.
No. No.
Your focus is elsewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I was just like, I ignore like the comprehension and I just focus on the words themselves. Because damn, like, she knows how to write.
So what was your favorite couple out of all of them? Out of every single couple?
Definitely not Margot. Cute. I clearly have not gotten enough sleep. I mean, they were cute, right?
What about you, Becca?
I mean, I've kind of imagined Bailey and Poppet's future, and it's bright and it's beautiful, and they also get rich as well off the circus.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I
So
can't believe Susan didn't pick up on that.
we love it. But also, there was that whole thing with was it Mr. Barrett? I keep forgetting his name. Mr. Barrett and one of the Burgess sisters. Like, he wasn't sure who he was in love with because they were twins.
I think they were just sisters. I don't think they were twins.
Oh,
They
yeah,
just looked alike.
sorry. They looked alike.
Yeah, he was interesting. Like, I feel like he liked both of them, like, had a crush on both of them, but had, like, a harder crush on one of them.
See, I think Tara, the one who died.
Oh.
And then he just said, you know, I'm also in love with the other one so she wouldn't feel bad. I don't know.
I'm just looking up.
Yeah.
His,
He's definitely a...
Huh?
Sorry.
Huh?
What did you say?
You guys are frozen.
What?
Wow.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you guys were frozen. Okay. I just don't like any relationship that like involves Marco. I feel like there were 4 main relationship or like romantic interactions in this book. There was like Marco and Celia, Marco and Isabel, Marco and Chandrish, and then Bailey and Papa. And like automatically the three with Marco are disqualified from my favorite couples because Marco's like so manipulative and like such like even with Chandrish, he found out that like Marco was like messing with the circus with his like, magic book or whatever. He like erased his memory. He was, like super manipulative and like like he's just not a great guy. But yeah, Poppet and Bailey are where it's at.
Yeah. Yes.
For sure. But also like Celia and Frederick Thiessen, I'm not sure how to say his name. They didn't like it wasn't like romantic, but they almost fell in love with each other's writing, like when they were sending the letters.
She lied about him a lot.
Yeah.
He lied. I thought they had
some sexual tension. Like they made it pretty clear that they were like people were asking like, oh, are you guys dating or like whatever. I don't even know if they used like that term back then, but they were like, are you all together? And she was like, no, we're like strictly friends. So I don't know if they were more into each other's writing.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
It was like a intellectual thingy. I don't know.
Oh, it could have been one of those long distance things, you know, when people meet online and they fall in love, but it was like the not modern version of it. And you know, like Tinder, I don't know what Tinder is. Like when you
yeah. Literally.
Luna
is warm baguettes. I hope they're yummy.
We're so glad we're back.
That's true. Yeah, there's no question. They're the best couple.
Yeah. So Susan now ships it, everybody. She's on board. Oh gosh. He really spirals at the end, doesn't he? Like he doesn't know what is real and what is fake.
I feel so sorry for him. I feel
It's
so
because
sorry.
of Marco. Marco messed with me. That damn boy Marco. Oh, every time.
Literally. But and I loved what was he doing? He like is setting up a museum now, isn't he? That's how it like ended. He's got a new project and he's transforming his house into
Yes.
Wasn't
Good
it
for
that sounds...
Poppet who gave him the idea?
Yeah. That poor man, yes.
For me.
I hope like now Marco has gone off to whatever like special land he's in, leaves Chandrish alone and he can heal.
Yes.
Is this what you were saying earlier?
Are you
With
guys
Celia and Frederick.
What is such a weird word that I'm here for?
Kind of, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything we didn't talk about? I feel like we hit everything.
That's so weird. Do you know in the astonishing color of laughter, we had so many more things to say than in this
we
book.
did.
That's so weird because there are so many more like. Well, I don't know. Is it shorter than the astonishing color of laughter? This book?
I think they were like the same length. I think because when we were talking about the astonishing color of after, we like kept going on tangents about other books.
Yeah.
Trying to be a bit more professional this time around.
And we had one extra person. Like, how are we so efficient?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think also because I've forgotten like lots of the little moments that I can only remember like the major things.
I think it's maybe because we postponed it quite a lot, so we've forgotten all of us a little bit about what really happened in the book.
Yeah, that's true.
What's up?
Susan, you okay?
I'm just like trying to look through the book to see if there's anything we can talk about. Literally are not helpful at all because I literally tabbed every single page. It's not like I it's so bad. Oh, one page.
Like, oh, go. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Mine was literally off topic, so do proceed.
No, mine was bad too. Good.
I was gonna say we need to get Marlete to read The Starless Sea.
Oh, that was bad. Someone just said that it was. Where was the comment? Someone said.
Oh yeah, Mare said she's not recovered. I think.
Why? Why has she not bad book?
Because like it impacted her so much that she hasn't like recovered from the impact.
Oh, but because it's not sad, but not because it's sad.
It's not that sad, really, of a book. I don't think.
Yeah. It just leaves like a lasting impact. Like you just like for like a month after I finished The Starless Sea, like I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was so good.
Really? Which one do you prefer? The Starless Sea or the Night Circus?
I like it more.
Oh, the Night Circus?
Yeah, I think The Starless Sea was a little disorganized and like very rambly. Like it was just like repetitive, but the writing was like it just made up for it. Like the writing was just so beautiful that I just did not give a shit.
Yeah. I personally I think the Night Circus just has that place of my heart because for years it's been my favorite book.
Really?
So it just feels so like homely. But the Starless Sea really like blew me away. In terms of plot, like it had so many great elements.
Really?
But as Susan said, like it got a little bit lost at like one part of the book. There were just loads of doors involved. There was like a million doors and they kept walking through them and I get but you know, I think it brought it back.
Mm-hmm.
But it did have that.
I give it 5 stars. It was amazing.
It was really good. Comments. Oh, just reading.
I've not read one single thing since this. what I've been doing is playing Minecraft on my mother's phone.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I mean, I'm doing the reading rush, so I've nearly finished my 5th book this week.
This week?
Yeah.
No. You read 5 books in less than a week.
Yes, but they are short.
That's not, you're not human. That's not a human thing. Who read 5 books in a week?
One of them's a poetry collection. You know, they're like 100 or 200 pages. It's chill, guys.
I can't read 100 pages a day. All of mine are audiobooks. Like I read like 22 books in June and like 22 books in May, but they were like 18 of them were audiobooks, like each month. Like I read like an audiobook every 2 days or an audiobook every day. And then like physical books are like not as often.
But like that's so much. I don't read that much like at all.
You
Like,
do.
so much faster.
You do. You both read so much.
No, audiobooks are a lifesaver. If I
I
only
read
read
like 7 a month, I think.
that's so
cool.
cool. Oh my god.
Yes, it's just not 22. I'm not dissing myself, but
What?
No, but books physically. That's so
I can't
many.
listen to audiobooks, you know this. My brain tells me it's a bedtime story, like good night, shut your eyes. I never know what's happened if I listen to something. I literally don't know what's happened.
Yeah, it's not about, but yeah. Highly recommend audiobooks.
I need to listen to audiobooks because of you, Susan. I mean, I haven't read an audiobook so far. I don't think I've ever read an audiobook so far in my life. I need to.
I'm
know.
Fred.
The one time that I was on Audible, and they sound so robotic. And
Oh, really?
Yes, I don't like it when they sound so robotic. When they're like, "How are you doing?"
It depends who narrates it, isn't it?
True.
Oh, well, the Harry Potter books apparently are really well narrated.
Yeah, that's true. But we don't want to be promoting J.K. Rowling.
Oh.
Oh, I think that was Tsutsiko's partner. She set herself on fire. But like Marco and Celia, they just they did the thing that Celia's dad did, where they like removed themselves from like the physical world or something. I don't know how to explain it. It was pretty confusing to me too. Like, honestly, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, but Marco nearly died on his own as well, didn't he? But then Celia jumped in. Yes, Tsutsiko was literally about to kill him straight up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she was about to throw him in the bonfire, like the pit of fire. Tsutsiko's like she's like cool, but also like it's got interesting. Like she's about to kill him.
For sure.
Yeah.
I like
it.
Always said yes.
In my opinion.
I really it's kind of like neck and neck, but then the Night Circus is just like my baby.
Is it because like the nostalgia factor?
Which one?
The Night Circus.
The Soldier.
Like
for sure.
Me, like nostalgia is a huge factor because my advisor gave it to me for my 8th grade graduation, and so like that meant a lot to me. Like just the fact that someone gifted to me for like my graduation, who like meant a lot to me. But like the Starless Sea, I guess like I think the writing was better. Like the atmospheric vibe and like the Starless Sea that I got, I was more immersed in that, and like it was more dreamlike to me. But yeah, I just thought it was like really disorganized, and it like went around in circles.
Yeah. Which one did you find more confusing or more complicated?
Oh, definitely the Starless Sea. I feel like my brain probably just wasn't able to comprehend what was happening. But yeah, it was pretty good. I'm gonna have to reread it. Oh my god, we should make it a book of the month.
Yes.
Do you want to read it next month?
Oh, maybe.
Or shall we all stick with On the Come Up? Because none of us have read that book, so it'll be interesting to see.
No, it was On the Come Up because we've already announced it.
Yeah, we can do it later, but yeah, I'm excited for On the Come Up.
Apparently, it's a really good audiobook, so you're gonna love it, Susan. Apparently, she sings.
I have the physical book.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be about a rapper.
Oh, rap, yeah.
I'm so excited to read it.
Because I have the physical. I was gonna read the physical copy.
Oh no! I'm joking.
I'm gonna get the audiobook as well. I'm gonna get it right now.
I'm gonna get the audiobook as well. I want to read the audiobook because it has singing in it, and I think it's gonna be really cool.
I love that. I'm gonna read the physical book.
What anime?
What anime are you watching?
Yes, what anime?
Have you reading? Oh.
No, you go. You go.
That.
I just want to read this series as well.
Isn't it really gory and gruesome?
I've heard that.
I've heard such good things. I've never read a manga. I really need to fix that.
There we go, Marla.
Oh my god, Daisy Jones the Six is so good. The audio narrators, the cast of narrators, oh my god. Like if you don't like robotic narration, Daisy Jones and the Six is where it's at. Because
really?
They have a whole cast, yeah. It's really good.
We should try listening to it. Becca.
We can get a book of the month as well.
Yes! Becca! We have to try.
Next comment. Yeah, I just struggle so much. No.
I just
What's
Yay, I'm so glad you liked it.
We can't wait for it.
Thing on the comment.
Oh my gosh. Hi. That's so cool. I'm still not going to listen to the audiobook, but I love that. I love that she raps.
I just placed it on hold, so I'm going to get on that soon.
Major hype in the house, to be fair. Angie Thomas just clearly knows what she's doing. There we go.
The hate you give is so much fun, but
gory,
but it's so beautiful. Oh.
Because you're not good with this stuff, are you, Marlette? Like, do you think it would be too much?
I think I'd be scared. I can't watch a horror film if it's not in the day and if it's with a family member. It has to be like my mother or my father. Otherwise, I can't.
Yeah. And okay, she's watching Hunter x Hunter and Haikyuu. Oh, you cry?
Oh no.
The feels.
Oh, I'm watching Little Fires Everywhere because wait, Bex, have you read it? Or Marlene?
Yeah.
You read the book?
No, I haven't, but Becca has. Right.
Please, oh my god, we should make it. But the book is so good, I highly recommend it. But the show is really good as well. I recommend it.
Really?
Not as good as
I really liked the book. It totally surprised me because, like, just to be honest, it sounded so boring. Like when it was described, they were like boring mums in the suburbs, and I was like, no one cares. But yeah, it was actually well juicy and greatly written, and high praise to that for sure. I started watching The Last Airbender for the first ever time, which is very exciting. Avatar.
Is that an anime?
No, it's like what I'm not very good at is it animated or is it cartoon? I don't know. Is that the same thing?
I don't know actually. I'm not like
it's like a specific style. Like it's like the Japanese style.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's really good so far. Are you watching anything, Marlette?
Minecraft. Oh, yesterday with my family we watched Catch Me If You Can. Have you watched that movie?
Oh,
It's
no.
With Leonardo DiCaprio. It's such a good movie. It's
Yeah,
such a...
it's a good book too, as well.
Oh, it's a book?
It was based on a book.
I
Well, it's
love
all
it.
the guy's like, true story, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What about you, Susan? What about you, Susan?
Me, oh, I'm watching Little Fires Everywhere.
Oh yeah, you told me. You just said.
Highly recommend. Parks and Rec as well, but it's like my 10th rewatch, so.
Yes, and I'm watching New Girl, which I'm really enjoying.
It's so good. I rewatched that show like 3 times.
I love it. And Derry Girls. That's a good one. I don't know about the friendship.
Me neither, but I love both authors. Becky Alden Hollywood loves Simon, right? The Homo sapiens versus.
Yeah. I haven't read any of her books.
Me neither.
Gee, oh my god. The Night Circus, I think so.
Yeah, I'd say it's more like magical realism, but it is adult.
I would say it's like in between fantasy and magical realism because like they play it off as like Celia's magic. Like people assume that the magic that they do is like not real magic.
Yeah.
So it's like it's just engineering.
That's true. So it like feels like magical realism, but it's kind of more fantasy, I guess, technically.
Yeah.
No, does that make sense?
That this is magic, but like, people think it's magical realism, like in the world.
So what fantasies do you like?
I haven't read many, so I don't know. I'm not really like an adult fantasy person. Like if I read fantasy, it's usually YA.
Me too.
That's fair.
Oh, I have not.
Normal
Cindy, so it's pretty good.
I'll read it, Lena. I'm on it.
We'll read it.
I've
I
heard
want
such
to read it.
We'll even
It's
make
a romance, though. Susan, it's a romance.
It's a romance. Yes, get in the club.
Marlete, am I gonna read it?
Of course, I can't believe it's a romance. I'm gonna read it. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it the book of the month one day. I'm going to make a super romantic book. What is that? Pick of the month. Book of the month. You know.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
That's amazing. I love that.
You and Marlette are the same person.
No, she's so much more beautiful and smarter. I wasn't even building a house. I was just playing the service games with other people.
Oh.
No?
I don't know what that means. I've never played it. All I know is the blocks and the building. That's all I've got, unfortunately. Yes, Derry Girls is so good.
Where are you watching it? Netflix?
It's on season 1 is on Netflix, and then season 1 and 2 are on 4 on demand online as well.
Oh. Are they really good? Really, really good?
Yeah, it's like a coming of age comedy set in Ireland, back when there was all the terrorism going on and like the beef between Catholics and Protestants. So it has like a really scary setting, but it's actually just hilarious and really lighthearted, which I love. They'll casually just be like, there's a bomb going off, but it's like such an inconvenience to them. They're like, that's majorly, ruining our plans.
I feel
everyone's really funny.
Oh my god. I'm so hungry.
Do you want to cut it short then? Not cut it short. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes. Do you want to end so you can eat your lunch?
Yeah, other one was 2 hours and a half, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we did that. That's crazy.
Well, I really miss you guys. I mean, Beck hasn't posting, so
Well, I haven't received. I feel like someone's blocked me from your channel because I haven't received any notifications from your channel. So I'm gonna go and catch up and watch all your videos. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I hadn't watched your videos.
No, don't worry.
Max's recent videos are where it's at.
Haven't watched it. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry.
I've been trying to get better at vlogging, but it's just so hard.
Oh, your vlogs are so
You're
good.
amazing at vlogging.
You're so
Thank
good.
you.
You're so. I love listening to you talk. You're so eloquent and so.
When do you think you'll be back to posting, Marla?
Oh, I don't know.
Can I write a letter to your parents?
You haven't posted either.
I haven't. That's true. That's just because I'm lazy.
You haven't
No,
posted
you've been so busy, haven't you? You've been literally so busy.
Yeah,
with
with
busy.
with
But
yeah,
but hopefully I'll be back. I don't know.
please be back. I need your not like other girls videos back. I can't get over that skit you did at the beginning of what was it?
I have to private all my old videos because they're so embarrassing.
No, they're lovely. But there was a thing you did, a skit about not like the other girls. And I think it was your TBR. And it was a not like other girls TBR.
Oh, that was really embarrassing as well.
I loved it so much with the grandma.
Oh, yikes. That was a mess. I thought it was so cool.
I loved it, Susan, when you did the wrap up of like loads of popular books. And every time you're like, no. It's a no.
I felt so bad. I thought people were gonna like hate me for it. People on BookTube are like so like cool about like unpopular opinions, I feel like.
Yes, but you actually have really unpopular opinions though. You just like a lot of books that people love, like The Nightingale. That was such a popular book. It had almost
and yeah, it's so popular. It had like one of the highest ratings on Goodreads I've ever seen. It was like
me too.
It was crazy. It was crazy. I don't understand.
I'd love to do a video like books Susan has rated 1 star, which everybody thinks is the best book ever written.
You should do it. Becca, you need to do it. I want to see.
So funny.
I want to see your reactions too.
What? Just like Susan is wrong. This book changed my life.
I am wrong. Like no one agrees with me.
No, you have. It means you have such a unique mind. You really are.
Girls.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Shall we wrap it up?
We should in a blanket.
Thanks everyone for coming.
Yes, and our next book is on the come up.
22nd of August.
And
on Marlete's channel on August 22nd, 2 p.m. Central Time. Hopefully, if we don't have any scheduling conflicts.
Hopefully,
yeah, and a really concise conclusion to this whole video is we all love the Night Circus.
Yeah.
We guys, we are so over everywhere.
Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Thank you so much
for
write the comments and stay with us the full hour and 38 minutes. That's crazy.
Yes, thank you everybody.
Yeah, we love you. Bye, G.